Chief Keef, Lil Reese, all right how niggas pull up to New Jersey.
Looks like all that trash talk is finally catching up to 6ix9ine. His girlfriend just got taken down in New York, and now explosive footage is circulating online that links Chief Keef to her murder. Fans are calling it payback for their years-long feud, and the situation is spiraling into a whole new dimension. Let's break it down. The video that dropped didn't need any sugarcoating. It didn't need hype. It was already the most disturbing, the most unbelievable clip the hip-hop world had ever seen. According to viral reports, the footage appears to show none other than Chief Keef, the Chicago drill legend, pulling the trigger in the death of Tekashi 6ix9ine's girlfriend. This isn't another trolling stunt. This isn't just rumor mill chatter. This is video evidence sending the internet into a frenzy. Every pixel, every frame, every tiny detail is being dissected by fans who swear this is the smoking gun proving Chief Keef finally snapped. The timeline almost feels too perfect. Years of beef, humiliation, and escalating threats boiling over into this one shocking moment. How did we get here? How did it escalate from rainbow-haired trolling to a feud so toxic, so deadly serious, that someone closest to Tekashi ended up in the crosshairs? This was never just rap. It was personal. It was family. It was war. When Tekashi first started barking at Keef's camp, he didn't keep it on wax. He went after family. He disrespected Sosa's mother in ways that crossed all boundaries. Even industry voices on everyday struggle couldn't believe what they were hearing.
Chief Keef mom could suck my with his mother lips. This getting a little bit out of hand.
It was reckless. It was begging for retaliation. Everyone in the culture knew it. And retaliation came. Gunshots at music video sets, live threats on Instagram, rumors of ambushes in New York. At one point, reports claimed Chief Keef himself was nearly hit in a drive-by just hours after landing in the city, forcing him to retreat back to Los Angeles. This wasn't entertainment anymore. It was open warfare, playing out in real time while fans refreshed their feeds, wondering who would survive. And 6ix9ine wasn't backing down. He poured gasoline on the fire, laughing off near-death encounters, trolling headlines, even mocking his own possible death.
He quickly took to IG to shoot down the rumors and have some laughs, asking people what song he should play at his funeral.
That wasn't courage. It was arrogance, the belief that nothing could touch him. For years, Chief Keef was painted as the villain, the menace from Chicago, the drill pioneer who couldn't leave the streets behind. Meanwhile, Tekashi was the cartoonish troll, the jester who played for clicks. But if this leaked video is real, the roles flip completely. Suddenly, Sosa isn't just a boogeyman. He becomes the executioner. The blurred line between performance and reality in hip-hop finally snaps. When does trolling stop being funny and start being suicidal? And when does protecting your name and your set cross the line into a life sentence? Insiders had warned this was coming. During that same everyday struggle segment, DJ Academics himself laid out exactly this kind of ending.
I'm just saying that he plays a very, and I said this before, he plays a very, very dangerous game with how he's treating and eventually all it takes is one person.
6ix9ine didn't just troll Chief Keef. He trolled the entire Chicago drill movement. He mocked fallen legends, gang ties, entire lineages. In doing so, he painted a bullseye not just on himself, but on everyone close to him. According to reports, his girlfriend may have been the one who paid the ultimate price. As Winnow warned on that panel,
it's not gonna be a rapper, like no rapper's we're not gonna hear about some famous rapper shooting 6ix9ine or doing something to 6ix9ine. It's gonna be somebody that just wants to make a name for this.
The leaked footage begins on a dimly lit corner. Grainy, shaky, like it was ripped from a bystander's phone. A hooded figure steps out from behind car. Seconds later, gunfire. A scream follows, raw, guttural, too real to fake. And then comes the detail that sent Reddit detectives into overdrive. The shooter's stance, the forward lean, the way the arm extends, the dreadlocks slipping from the hood. Fans freeze-framed, enhanced, compared with old photos, and reached the same conclusion. It was Sosa. For Chief Keef, street cred isn't branding, it's identity. Being mocked by Tekashi wasn't just trolling. It was global humiliation. The choice of target, not Tekashi himself, But his girlfriend only made the message louder. This wasn't about killing the clown. It was about breaking him. From there, the conspiracy theories exploded.
And what I'm seeing in the comments and where people were saying that it got something to do with 6ix9ine, how can you automatically just say that?
Was she really the intended target? Some say no, that she was collateral damage in a much larger game. Others insist she was always the target, Tekashi's Achilles heel. And then came the curveball theories. What if it wasn't Keef at all? Analysts slowed the footage frame by frame, pointing out differences in build, stride, arm length. Could it have been a double? A hired gun made to look like him? If so, the motive shifts. Not revenge, but sabotage. A setup to destroy Keef's image and spark all-out war. Other whispers tied the hit to New York rivals, Chicago gangs, even industry players. Tekashi's antics didn't just offend people. They cost money, tours, collabs, sponsorships. Eliminating him, or those closest to him, might have been business, not beef. And then the darkest theory, that Tekashi orchestrated the entire thing himself. He had a history of blurring truth and stunts. With his buzz fading, was this his ultimate play for relevance? The theory falls apart when you ask why he'd risk someone so close. But with Tekashi, the line between real and fake was always blurred. Then came a second clip, even more chilling. A figure resembling Keef walks away from the scene, tossing something metallic onto the ground. Enhanced frames show what looks like a Glory Boys entertainment chain, a signature, or plant. Evidence staged to frame him. Some pointed higher up at the industry itself. Tekashi had become too toxic, too volatile. His trolling wasn't just chaos. It was liability. What better way to control him and weaken Keef than a staged tragedy? Others whispered that maybe the girlfriend wasn't just collateral. Maybe she knew too much, secrets about Tekashi's money, deals, betrayals. If so, her death wasn't just revenge. It was cleanup. But whether you believe she was a target, a pawn, or something darker, one fact remains: the video exists. Someone pulled the trigger, and yet no arrests, no statements, nothing but silence.
Now the beef between the two rappers, it dates back to Keef's feature on Trippie Redd's song, I Kill People. He fired back, questioning if Keef's street cred is still intact.
Some say the evidence is inconclusive. Others believe law enforcement is deliberately avoiding the case. Why? Because the truth would drag too many names into the light. The aftermath left the culture shaken. This wasn't just about one death. It was about years of feuds, betrayals, and enemies waiting for the chance to strike. Tekashi painted a bullseye on himself, and now everyone close to him is exposed. In the streets, when you can't touch the king, you go for the queen. Meanwhile, Chief Keef didn't deny. He didn't confirm. Instead, he went cryptic. An Instagram story of a gun with a caption, "Ain't nobody safe." A studio clip spitting bars that fans swear match the leaked video. A chain eerily similar to the one in the footage casually hanging from his neck. It was trolling turned inside out. Not denial, not confession, just a smirk that dared anyone to challenge him.
Everything, man. Everything.
How you feeling this morning?
Feeling real good. I'm tired of shit.
That silence, that arrogance kept him trending. It made the culture believe what the video suggested without him ever saying a word. He'd mastered the cycle. Every subliminal post, every cryptic caption became ammunition. It forced Tekashi into a corner. For once, the king of trolls was being out-trolled. And maybe that was the real revenge. Not just taking his girlfriend, but taking his voice. But what makes this whole story chilling isn't just the footage or the cryptic posts. It's the silence of institutions. Law enforcement moved fast in the murders of 6ix9ine's, Pop Smoke, Nipsey Hussle. But here, nothing. Why? Some say jurisdictional issues. Others say the footage was never a bystander video at all, but classified surveillance. The metadata was scrubbed clean, something only agencies or high-level operators could pull off. If that's true, pursuing charges might expose methods too secret to reveal. And then there's the industry silence. Labels, blogs, management all quiet, almost coordinated, as if everyone knows something the public doesn't. If that's true, this isn't just about shooting. It's about a shadow system deciding which crimes see the light and which disappear in silence. Until answers come, if they ever do, the footage remains not just a clip of violence, but proof of how little the public is allowed to know when power decides truth is too dangerous. Thanks for watching. Check out the other cards on the screen.